Welcome back, everybody, to another episode on J Family Outdoors. It is currently Thanksgiving week, and I'm heading to the Jackson Airport for a quick trip. Seth and I are going to take up to North Georgia for some bear and buck hunting. I'm going bear hunting.
Jonah knows you're hunting.
Jonah knows that I'm hunting. So it's kind of crazy. There's traffic all over Atlanta. I'll be flying into Atlanta. Seth's going to pick me up. There's so much traffic right now.
There's so much traffic. We're gonna be so late, and it's all my fault. We're gonna be so late to the airport.
Carly's always late, so we haven't hit the traffic yet. We will.
We won't, because my GPS
right there
says
we're gonna hit traffic. Either way, got about a 45-minute flight to Atlanta. Seth hopefully will pick me up.
Sorry.
And we'll get up to the cabin tonight. It'll probably be pretty late. I'm imagining probably about 11 o'clock is what I'm thinking. Because we're gonna hit so much traffic in Atlanta going around, it's disgusting. That's it for now. I'm not gonna video record in the airport and be all weird and everything. I'm just gonna put my head down and get through it, and we'll see you in Atlanta. Oh, we made it out of the chaos of Atlanta, getting our Burger King.
sauces or anything?
You want anything?
No, I'm good.
No, thank you.
So what you get you before you go bear hunting, right? Burger King. Burger King bear hunting.
Because that bear will...
I know.
I got nothing.
Thank God it's actually only 10:30. You haven't changed your clock yet.
Did it take you a minute to catch up from the time change?
Yeah, it always does. We're going up to the cabin. We're getting something to eat. It's super late, so yep, to the cabin we go. Just got to the cabin. Dude, it's like damp and cold here, bro. Yo, it's a premonition, a prophecy. The bear is going down. We're gonna get our bear.
Is that one bed?
Yeah, it's one bed.
Are we sleeping together?
We might have to.
That's cool with me, dude.
Is that cool? Let's sleep together.
Don't be wumpy.
Dumpy Wumpy. Where's the freaking heater, bro?
This is a nice cabin, man.
Does this thing even have heat? Heat? Hey, Mr. Bear. Bear's getting shot this trip. And right there, too. Big old bear. All right, let's get unpacked. I know, I wish the fireplace was like gas. But... All right, we got everything. Got the food put away. Just doing a quick little cabin tour. I know it's actually 12 o'clock. We got in super late. I know there's a river back there. Probably show you that tomorrow. This place actually was pretty reasonably priced for a quick trip that was planned in short time frame. It's actually not too bad. We're gonna have to share a bed. Nice little bathroom. Perfect for what we need. So we're probably gonna get showered up, go to bed, wake up early, and get our hunt on tomorrow. All right, good morning, everyone. It's day one. We went to bed last night. We snuggled up in the one queen size bed, Seth and I did. And we already ate breakfast this morning. So we're getting packed up, which usually takes a while. We'll be heading out. So it is apparently a peak of rut up here in the mountains of North Georgia. Where we're hunting, we can get a buck and or a bear, so. All right. I found my elk call, one of my elk mouth calls.
Don't forget to bring an express socks just in case.
Yeah. Does that sound like a cow elk? No. Ooh, not that. can go turkey hunting. Mr. Fotman. I didn't know Mr. Fotman was coming. Takes forever to get ready. Leukotape is amazing. Sorry you have to look at my pale feet. We're on our way to the hunting grounds. So foggy. Got him. All right. We're finally hitting the trail. A little exciting morning going on. We almost got the truck stopped, or stuck on some of the wettest leaves. We missed our turn, so we turned around and Seth tried to turn around on the hill. And it was like a blanket of slippery leaves. So we luckily got out of that, and now we're hiking. But also I found out that Seth and I miscommunicated about this trip. He thought it was a solo hunting and I was just video recording this whole time. So because I was flying out of Jack's and he was driving and picking me up from where he lives, he just brought one rifle. And then I guess he thought I was gonna hunt bear with a 22, because I did ask him to bring a 22 for some small game. Yeah, so Seth only brought one rifle. So I guess we're just gonna switch off, and or I'm on video duty. So yeah, that was pretty funny. But we're heading up the trail. It's a beautiful morning. We're getting a little bit later. I thought we'd get out here in the dark, but the first morning is always the hardest, getting all your gear together and making sure you don't forget anything. So we'll keep hiking along. It is super wet, which is good for staying quiet, but it's gonna be hard to find any sign. The area got a lot of rain yesterday, it looks like, so a lot of the poop's gonna be washed out or whatever. I'll keep you updated as we walk along on Seth's great hunting adventure. I'm doing a little bit better this year than last year is layering properly and making sure you're taking layers off, because as we're making good progress up the trail, just breaking a little bit of sweat, and it's very damp, so I don't want to sweat too much. To take some layers off, put on my rain resistant jacket, and hopefully that keeps us warm as we slow down, as we get closer to where we want to hunt. So I'm gonna try things a little differently this year, because I got real cold last year not doing it this way. So this is normally a pretty picturesque place. You can see, come up to the top, you should be able to see for quite a ways, but with the cloud and fog cover, you're not gonna get a good view of it. But it's just this nice big open top of the mountain, so hopefully the audio is not too bad. Whoa, I made myself dizzy spinning around. But we're just continuing to hike on to the hunting area, so it's a lot easier than last year. I think we're in better shape, at least I am. These are these reds? Reds, yeah. So Seth kind of stopped and he noticed this freshly broken twig. This is actually not a bad spot. It's kind of up on a knoll, little hill right here. I think we've seen some trails too. But that's right, there is water down there, yeah. So this late in the season, you know, last year we came in late September, the white oaks were already dropping. And there was tons of acorns, tons of sign, poop, and everything. This year we're coming in late. The white oaks are way out of play. And later in the season, I think it's the red oaks. Red oaks drop their acorns. So we have to pay close attention. And, you know, as we're walking the trail, we're looking for sign. I know it's really stupid, but like, it was something really subtle. Like you were walking, crunch, crunch, and then like pop, you know, and it was me stepping on acorns. Assess all the freshly broken branch from the tree above. And that's the kind of stuff we pay attention for. I don't know if it really means anything or not, but this area we'll probably focus on since we saw some fresh acorns. Browse all this stuff. So we got set up in our first spot. The wind is howling now. The wind's supposed to pick up as the day goes on, and the temperatures are supposed to drop. The conditions are kind of mixed. Like, it's good because it's damp and it's much quieter to move around. But the wind kind of helps block our noise, but at the same time it's harder to hear the animals and everything. So we're set up in our first spot. It's in a nice little saddle that we sat in last year and saw a bear. I haven't seen a ton of acorns in this area, but also with all the leaf cover, it's hard to see them anyway. So we're gonna hang tight here a little bit this morning. Oh my God. It's a doe.
Shoot it?
Nope.
Nope.
Can't shoot it.
Shoot it? Yes or no? You gonna shoot it, Phil?
We cannot shoot it. It's a doe.
Can we shoot those or no?
No. Cannot shoot it. So that was actually pretty cool. I was literally talking into the camera and I saw a deer move across. Huh? Yeah, that's good. So that's on the backside of this tree. And I'm facing one side of the saddle. He's facing the other side of the saddle, just so we can keep an eye out. And the deer are a little bit bigger here than in South Georgia. So, and with the fog and everything, I swear it looked like a buck. So I saw it moving and I said, buck, 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 buck. But ended up being a doe, which we can't shoot. It's buck only right now. But we didn't see a single deer last year. So to see one within the first couple minutes of a sit of the first day is pretty good. I feel accomplished. And the other thing is it's the rut supposedly right now up here, so we're hoping to see a little bit more buck movement. But I'm gonna turn this off, get the sit on, and hopefully see some more action. Just literally blew out of here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Like 20 seconds ago, it was foggy.
Like, I'm out.
Yeah, and then now, look. No fog. I mean, it was just like instant. Hopefully a big buck walks by. All right, y'all, so it's about 9:30. We saw 2 does this morning, which is super exciting. That was like really, really cool. We haven't seen anything else yet. We're actually starting to get chilled a little bit because the wind has just been beating us down. It's probably blowing 10 to 15 pretty steady. And the temperature is going to continue to drop as the day goes on, and the wind's going to pick up as the day goes on. So I really wanted to kind of do more chill hunting and sitting in place, but I'm already shivering a little bit, so we have to pay real close attention to our bodies. So we sat for about an hour and a half, is what I imagine, and hour and a half, and we're gonna get up and just kind of move around, just move our bodies a little bit. We'll take the rifle, see if we can find anything, but we just need to warm up just a touch. It's a little chilly. So we sat for about as long as we could sit before we're starting to get a little over chilled. So we're packing up and we're gonna probably just kind of cruise around real slow, just keep moving. Probably not gonna be good for deer hunting, but it's so windy at the top of this saddle. I mean, and there's no leaf cover. We're just so exposed, so we got to get down a little bit into some cover just for comfort, but we got to warm back up a little bit. Keep our fingers crossed we come across something good, and we'll shoot it. Right, Seth? We'll shoot it. This is the kind of weather, like when you fart in your pants, you really want it to stay around so it keeps you warmer. I'm not kidding. The fog moving back in. So just a quick little update. quick little update. We're stopping for some snack. It's about 11 o'clock. We came up, we worked, you know, we sat at the first saddle, saw a couple doe, which is super cool. We haven't seen much else. We've been kind of hiking around. We got so cold we had to move, so we hiked down to the second little saddle that we scouted last year. It had a decent amount of sign, was older sign at the time that we saw it, but it's kind of flat. It's just a nice little travel corridor. So, you know, we hiked for 45 minutes to an hour. We're gonna come here and then we'll probably scout out some other places throughout the day. But you never know what you're gonna see. But we're gonna stay still for a few minutes. It's a little warmer here for some reason, but the fog came back. It disappeared for a while, and then the visibility is back pretty minimal, so it helps us and it hurts us a little bit in the same. But we'll sit here for a few minutes and see what all comes. At this point, we're just going to cover some ground, hopefully come across a bear or something, and make our way back to the car, since we've got about 4 to 5 hours left of sunlight. Sorry, something's distracting me. But anyway, off we go. More hiking. Yay. More hiking. Yay. Yay. It's poopy. Since the fog, we're probably about 800 feet in elevation lower than what we were this morning. We've kind of just slowly made our way down, you know, swimming like a fish. Without the fog and without all the leaves and stuff, you can actually get, you know, 100 150 yards of view. So we're just taking advantage anytime it opens up a little bit, just using the binos and taking a quick look, making sure we don't spook anything off or something like that.
A little mountain bus, right?
Should set up on this thing.
Oh yeah. That's like a today scrape too, man. Cause it's dry.
Dude, this is like super fresh.
Yeah, it's today. That's a real fresh one right there. That's red oak acorn.
Where you at?
That one. That one right there you were just hovering over. That one's real fresh.
Yeah, dude, these are actually like edible.
Yeah.
We should definitely come back to here.
Look.
What trees is this? Is it this tree?
Probably so.
We just found accidentally found the major mother lode of, looks like red oak acorns, or this area may be worth revisiting. I wish I had the patience to sit here for the rest of the afternoon, but I really don't. So we actually found 30 yards away is a massive scrape. Looks like a buck scrape, super fresh, probably today. And then we sat on that scrape and just had a little snack and was talking. And then when we got up to leave, I saw all of those acorns. So not only is the area got food, but there's some buck activity, which is pretty cool.
That's a big one. That's a big old good one.
It's like a horse poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a couple weeks old.
Yeah, it is for sure. But still, it's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a good sign.
First we've seen.
Dang, this is brutal. I can't even move this stuff. Gee whiz. What is stuck on me? Nice. Yours did? Careful, because look at, what blew all this down? There's the falls right there. Maybe that's it. I hope I didn't lose my phone or nothing. That was harder than deadfall. It is gorgeous, but we just got our butts kicked from, we didn't know it was basically like a sheer vertical drop to this creek. I thought it was daggum gentle. You can't see, but the angle is rather up. It's cool falls though, huh? Holy crap, dude. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. We gotta go way that way. And it's gonna get dark here in another 2 hours. Crap. Come on, boy.
And that instance, not having a rifle worked out to your advantage.
Yeah. Dude, that thing probably got caught up on everything.
Well, and like, it limits the use of one of your hands when you're trying to climb up steep rocks like that.
That's true.
Dude, it's got Phil. It's got to be 10 to 15 degrees colder up here.
It's
man.
way colder. 37. It's cold in the car, man. Look.
Freaking wind chill.
All right, so I'll try to summarize this. Well, I'm gonna pick up the story where I left off because my other GoPro died right as we got back to the truck. So anyway, we are hiking along. We're pretty much finished with the hunting. We did quite a bit of mileage today, and it's been good, easy. It was good, easy hiking until the end when we went to the water source. We went down to that creek, and it got vertical, and there was the mountain laurel, everything. So, and there was actually like an actual trail for hiking right by the, right by the creek. So we figured we'd go up there, which we made it to it, and then we were trying to get it back to the road. If you took the trail all the way back to the end of the trail, you get closer to the road, but it got very vertical. And so you can imagine like you're seeing this beautiful big waterfall, and then there's probably these sheer cliffs. That's what we were imagining. I don't know if that was reality or not, but we figured we might as well get off find a place where off the trail where it was a little more gradual, and we can work our way back up to the road, and then we'll just walk the road all the way back. Well, long story short, it was still really hard of a hike to get back up to the road, and when we did, we were about 2.5 miles away from the car. And it's not like a flat road, it's a mountain road, so we probably had 1.5 miles of going up before we would go down. So we were going back and forth as to whether Seth just left his pack with me by the road, and he walked back since it'd be faster. He'll drive the car back and get me. But this is a fairly busy road. Like, I mean, there's cars coming and going. So we get down to the road, and literally as we get down to the road, there's this guy pulled off in this big F-350. And Seth goes up and asks him, he's like, hey man, is there any way you can get us a ride back? Because it's 2.5 miles. It was like 3:30 or so. It probably would have taken us 1.5 hours to get back and to the car and everything. Luckily the guy said yeah, so we took a ride in the back of his truck. So luckily he said yeah, so he gave us a ride back to the car, and instead of taking 1.5 hours, it took like 10 minutes. So we're super thankful to that guy. Thank you, guy. If you ever watch this, you know who you are. It's about 4:30, so, and it was so cold. No wonder we were so cold this morning. As the day went on, it got warmer, but we also dropped elevation. So I don't know what it was, but that 3,500 foot above sea level, it was misty, foggy, and way colder. Probably like 7 degrees colder than where we were like in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day, we were right around 2,700 to 2,800 feet in elevation. And then we had to climb it, back up. Anyway, so we had a good day hunting. 2 does this morning. That was super awesome. Very exciting to sit down first thing in the morning and actually get some action. So we also saw a lot of good sign, a lot of scrapes, a lot of rubs. So we'll have a decision to make as to where we go and how we get there tomorrow, because what we did late this afternoon was not fun. So we'll see how it goes. We'll talk about it this evening, but we had a great first day. We didn't see any bear. We saw some old bear sign, a couple piles of poo, and that was about it. We did find some acorns, some red acorns or red oak acorns or whatever they are. That was good sign as well. So we really should go set up on those acorns. We should go set up around some of those scrapes that we saw. Those are super fresh scrapes. So since the rut is supposedly going on right now, we should do that. But we're gonna shower off, head into town to get some food, get some stuff, and chill for the rest of the evening, because we did about 7 or 8 miles today. Oh, and I'm feeling it.